Good morning, everybody. Hope doing well out there. Let me just get this pinned.
Good morning, everybody.
On YouTube. I'll see what I need to do.
Hope doing.
Get that sound off. All right, we're going to get straight into it before the weight session today. So how we're going to run the session this morning is we're going to go a little bit faster at the start. And then we're going to start. So we'll get into just the body weight warm up at the start. Then we'll get into our weights. So we're going to do sort of like 3 strength exercises and we'll do 2 cardio in our weight session. So we're going to get a bit of conditioning in there as well in the middle section, because right at the end, I want to slow it down and do a 5-minute core finisher. So that's the sort of plan for today. So let's get a warm up started. You know, the drill from up and down, just letting people into the session and we'll get going. Okay, cool. Start from the bottom up. Let's roll out the ankles, roll out the feet. You should probably be able to see my head. That would help. There we go. Roll out the ankles, roll out the feet. Good stuff. Just roll it out. For 3, 2, 1. Change directions. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go opposite ankle and roll those wrists around. And then let's change it up again. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for those knees. Nice big circles. Loosen out. Let's get those joints moving. Good work. And then change direction. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go feet apart. We'll go for those hips. Nice big circles. Work those hips. Nice big circles. Roll them out. Good work. Nice big circles on the hips. Three, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Opposite direction. Roll it around. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Let's go for those groins. Over and across. Just drop down, side to side. Good stuff. A little bit lower down each time. Press those hips back into the room. Allow yourself to sink down into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice wide stance. Hinge the hips. Let's just tap front, middle, and back. Let's get those hamstrings warmed up. Good stuff. 3, 2, and 1. Tap through onto the ankles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to upper body. We'll start. We'll work our way down. So start with nice big circles on the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. 3, 2, and 1. Let's just go chest, side to side. Loosen out. 3, 2, and 1. Let's just go arms up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's just go upper body with the back. Nice big twists. You're going to feel, wait till you feel nice and loose up top. And once you feel loose, just up top, you feel those vertebrae rotating a little bit more because it's going to be tight after getting up out of bed. So you want to get that full stretch in for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, what I want to do to start out off is start off with just an increasing pyramid, starting at 10 repetitions of high knees and 10 repetitions of mountain climbers. Then do 12, then 16, then 18. You're going to add 2 on each time. We're just going to go for 4 minutes. We're going to start the session fast today because I want to actually slow it down as we go along into like a core finisher at the end. So we'll get the heart rate up, we'll get the blood circulating at the start. So we're nice and warm for the weight session, and we'll slow it down towards the end. So exercise we're going to do, we're just going to do 10 high knees. 9, 10, hit the deck. 10 mountain climbers. Back up to your feet, 12 high knees. Back down to the deck, 12 mountain climbers. You're going to add 2 repetitions on each time. The first 60 seconds can be nice and slow. Just get the legs moving, get the arms moving. And then we're going to pick up the pace for the last 3. So we'll start fast, get ourselves nice and warm, and we'll kick off. All right, team, start with those high knees in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good stuff. So 10 high knees, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry about going too fast for the first minute. It's more about just waking up the body, getting the legs moving. You don't want to absolutely kill us at the start because we're just warming up. We're just getting that blood flowing. Good stuff. That's all right, Steve Marie, giving yourself a target on the high knees. Good job. So keep them nice and high up to hip height. So keep going to you do 10, then 12, then 14, then 16, then 18. I'm going to work for just 4 minutes, or just literally getting the blood circulating around the body. So remember to pump those arms as well. You can pump your arms when you're doing your high knees if you want. That's going to tense the biceps, get the triceps moving, engage the shoulders. And then as we go down onto the floor, it's going to engage a little bit of shoulder, a little bit of back, and it's going to get those legs moving as well. All right, we're just over a minute into the round. We're just going to go for 4 minutes on this, guys. We're going to keep going. 4 minutes. Good team. 90 seconds down already. Good work. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We got a full 4. All right. All right, we're just coming up to 2 minutes. So if you've got it in you, now it's time to go a little bit faster if you can, because we've got another 2 minutes. We should be warmed up sufficiently that we can actually increase our pace a little bit. So 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hit the deck, then go for 20. You're over halfway. All right, so the first 2 minutes, that was all right. We're getting warm. We definitely pick up the pace now a little bit. This is just getting our heart rate up. It's going to pump the blood around the body. It's going to be blood in the muscles. That's going to help when we're using them. Remember to breathe as well. Get nice, big, deep breaths in when you're doing this. Let's try and oxygenate the body. So we've got plenty of energy from there to do the next couple of rounds. All right, what are we at? All right, 90 seconds left. Minute and a half left, guys. Minute and a half left. Nice and fast to start. First minute was just a warm up, get the blood flowing, and now we're just getting into it a little bit faster before we get into weights. Good work, team. All right, last 60 seconds. Last minute is coming up. And then we're just going to focus on a strength circuit. So we're going to keep it simple with the next round. We're just going to go 5 different exercises. 1, I'm not sure we've done too much beforehand. And we're going to do 3 to 4, or 3 strength, and then 2 just cardio at the end of this. A little bit of conditioning in here. And the reason I'm doing that today is because I want to do a slow core set at the end. All right, 40 seconds. Last 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, guys. Let me show you what we're going to do. The first one, I'm going to give you an advanced, an intermediate, a beginner, and then an option if you don't have weights. So I've got my 2 dumbbells out in front of me, and what I'm going to do is walk out to the dumbbell, okay? So right in front of me in the center of the legs, I hinge the hips, I walk out to the weights. From here, I can go for a push-up, row once, row twice. Okay, so that's the advanced move. Intermediate, you can walk out and you can just do renegade row. Okay, if you don't want to do the push-up, do a renegade row. And if you don't have weights, just do a walk out. Hinge the hips, walk out, tap the shoulder. Let's go 4 times and then walk back up. Okay, so walk out with shoulder tap, walk out renegade row, or walk out with push-up and row. Exercise number 2. So this depends how heavy your weights are. If you're going for weights, you're going to go for a lateral shoulder raise. So up and down. If you find you're like really shrugging to get the weights up, that means the weights are too heavy. It needs to be up and down, slow and controlled. If they're too heavy, what you're going to do is you're going to do a front raise instead with the weights. Okay, 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. So do a front raise. So we're going to work the shoulders. If you don't have weights, you're going to go for shoulder taps. So plank position, and you're just going to go nice, fast shoulder taps. So those are the options for exercise number 2. Exercise number 3, advanced move. I want to see kettlebell swings. So I put my head up here. I want to do single-sided. So 5 on the right hand, 5 on the left hand. Intermediate is going to be a swing, just a regular swing. And if you don't have weights, you're going to go for a squat jack. So down and up. Okay. Next exercise, we're going to do a chest to floor burpee. Let's try and get everyone down onto the floor for the chest to floor, even if you're doing a stepper burpee, because I want to work that chest up, out, and jump your burpees. And then the last one we have on the list, we're going to work our core. We're just going to come down and we're going to do a flutter. Okay. So flutter, you've got an option to add in a weight where you go up and down. If that's too hard for you, pop the weights down, tuck the hands under the bum, up and down. And if you really struggle with that, a single leg extension. So 5 exercises or exercise variations, 45 on, 15 off, and we're going to work for 20 minutes. So we're going to do 4 rounds. All right. So let's get ready, starting with those walkouts. We're going to start with those walkouts and with renegade rows or push-up and row. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So in for the walkouts and then a push-up and row. Okay. So you might need to adjust your weights after your first round. Just make sure you're at the right distance. Row and row. If you don't want to do the push-up and row, just do a renegade row. So you still do your walkout. You grab one weight, row back to work the back. Grab the other, row back to work the back as well. And then we're good. All right. I don't know today. Can't get my camera angles. 45 seconds on each exercise, 15 off. So we're just going to do circuit style today. We're going to get through our 5 exercises 4 times, 20 full minutes working, and then we're going to hit up a core finisher. Good work, team. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Next up, guys, we're going to go for our lateral raises. If our weights aren't too heavy, if they are too heavy, go for a front raise. You'll know by the shrugging motion. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's have a look. Good stuff. I think that might be a little bit on the heavy side there, Marie. Go for those front raises. But 10 out of 10 for effort on the side raises. That's the important part. All right, good. So that's it. Cool, cool. Good stuff. We're going for those front raises. Nice, slow control. Really lock those shoulders out. Roll them back and down to start. And then up. 1. Up. 2. Mechanical on this one. Where are we at? We've got about 10 more seconds left here. Slow and controlled. Single arm swings coming up next for the advanced crew. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, next one, single arm swings. I want to see that snap in the hip, 5 each side. Okay, intermediate can go for hinging. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We hinge, we snap, squeeze the butt, hinge, snap, and squeeze that butt. All right. Good, good stuff. It's that lovely hinge motion. Everyone's got this down. Looks very bright out the back garden there, Alan. Oh, looks lovely. Winter is coming to an end. Might even let us outside soon. All right, keep going. 15 seconds on this one. Going heavy where possible with these. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, let's go for our chest to floor burpees. I want to get everyone down, chest on the floor, because I want to work chest because before we work back. All right, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Down, up, and jump. Nice one, team. Look at that. Forgot I made myself a nice cup of tea. A supervisory tea. Make sure you guys are doing it right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, team, we're going to go for those flutters. We're going to work that core. Back nice and flat. We can have a weight up. And we're going to go up and down, slow and controlled. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. All right, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, guys. All right, round 1. We're going to do 4 rounds, okay? Will I increase the time at some point? Probably. That's the sort of thing I do. All right, let's get ready for our walkouts with push-up and row, or walkouts with renegade row, or walkouts with shoulder tap. All right, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Down for a push-up, in for our row. If you're super advanced, you can actually keep the weights in your hand, but I just want to make sure that everyone is safe with their back. So not having them in the hand just puts a bit of extra security, because if your weights are too heavy, you're going to be using your lower back muscles to lift up off the ground versus your hamstrings. And that is something we don't want. So you'd only do that with lighter weights, or if you're very confident in your lower back strength and your ability to use the hamstrings as opposed to the back. All right, we're almost done with this. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, let's go for those front raises, lateral raises if you've got light weights. Hands up, feet hip apart, roll those shoulders back and down. We're going to get ready to lift in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're up, just bring it up in front of the face, squeeze those shoulders, drop back down. Remember, set yourself up by rolling the shoulders back and down. Make sure they're in that locked out position. That's going to help your scapula move correctly. It's going to work the shoulders correctly. So rolling them back and down works. If you're doing those lateral raises, slow and control, up. And give it a little squeeze to the top so the shoulder knows it's working. Because sometimes other muscles take over, and we want that shoulder to know that it's its job to do the lifting today. Good work. We've got about 10 seconds left on this one, team. About 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. We're going to go for our glutes today with our single arm swings, 5 each side, regular swings, or if you don't have your weights, you're going to go for a squat jack. All right, let's get ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. So why is it structured the way it is today? Well, let's have a look at it. So our walkout with push-up and row, or renegade row, is really to work the back. And then we're moving on to shoulders. So we're going to work the shoulders. One of the smaller muscles is included in the glute today. Swings, we're working our glutes, so we're getting our leg workout in. Chest to floor burpees, they're chest to floor, so we can get the chest in to counterbalance the back work that we've done. And then the flutters means we get core. So we're covering all the main muscle groups in the structure of the class today. so we can get a full body workout in. You guys have got about 7 seconds left until we're done on this one. And then we're into the burpees. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, we're going to go into our burpees next. We're going to kick off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're on for those burpees, team. Good work. Chest to floor burpees, getting that chest in. And we got our flutters next, getting the core in, full body workout. We're doing that circuit style today because it is nice and efficient to get through all of the exercises. It has a conditioning element to it as the breaks are low, but we're using different muscle groups in the exercises. So your fatigue level shouldn't be there. We're not doing a superset style strength class today where we work the same muscles in a row. So this is why it's structured that way. And it also means we can get a little bit faster to start and slow it down at the end for our core session, whereas normally we would increase the tempo towards the end on a strength day. We're just doing it slightly in reverse. 3, 2, 1, done with the burpees. Let's get ready for those flutters, team. Bring it down onto the floor. Remember, if you don't have a weight, that's okay. You can lay flat on the floor, hands to the side if your core is strong enough. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We can also do that single leg extension. I want you to extend one leg out, bring the heel towards the floor, drop it down, and work again. Good work. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, we are going to stick to our 45-second time for the next round, but then the final round, we're going to switch up to 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Let's get ready for our walkouts or rows. All right, let's get ready, team. Let's bring it up to standing. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hinge, we do our walkouts, we go row, we go row. Remember, we are working our chest later on the exercise. You don't need to do that push-up and row if you don't want. You can just do the row. 20 full minutes of work. Boom, we're working it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, let's do those front raise or lateral raise. Remember, if you don't have weights, you guys are on the shoulder taps. Let's get ready to roll. Roll those shoulders back and down, drop them into position, and we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up and squeeze. Good stuff. Up and squeeze. Good work, team. Now, really important on this one as well, just because so one of people do it there, is not to swing it. You have to be really mechanical, okay, to work those shoulders. Even if you need to take a longer break at the bottom and you do less repetitions, super mechanical. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we're going to go for those swings next. Squat jacks, if you don't have your weights, touching the floor, in and out with the feet. All right, let's get ready. 5 on each side, single-sided for advanced or two-handed. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Excellent, team. That's it. Good snaps I'm seeing. I'm seeing those glutes working. Good shoulder stabilization as well there, team. Good, good stuff. All right, 8 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guessed us. Next up, chest to floor burpees. Get those chests working. Let's kick those feet back wide stance on the way up. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. We're down. We're up. Even if you're just doing that step or burpee, I still want you to bring that chest to the floor. Okay, press up so we can get that chest working, that push-up position. Good work. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's get that core in, guys. Let's go for the flutters. Down onto the deck. Weights up if we're using them. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff, team. Good stuff. Let's bring those heels all the way down to the floor where possible. If you struggle to bring the heel all the way down to the floor with the straight legs, that generally means your core just isn't strong enough just yet, and a single leg extension might be better for a few additional classes, and then you can go for the full leg to floor. Good work. Also, if you find your lower back is arching too much off the ground, that just means the core isn't strong enough. You want to bring the shoulders off the ground slightly like you're doing a crunch. That's going to press the lower back down onto the floor, and that's going to protect the lower back. That's time. Take a little break. All right, we're on for our final round of these guys. We're going to do 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off for the final round. Let's get ready to move on those walkouts with rows in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. And for the walkout, remember you're doing 4 shoulder taps. If you don't have weights, everyone else is doing those rows, a walkout and a row. Clock's on, 50 seconds. There you go. Curtains open now, Bridget. Bit of light coming into the room. That's what I like to see. Good rows, team. They're looking excellent. We've got our walkouts going on, a little break in for those rows. All right, 15 seconds left. That's going to take us up to the 50-second mark. Remember, it's only a 10-second break in between. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got our lateral raises or our front raises coming up next. So let's get those weights at the ready. You're going to do shoulder taps if you don't have them. 3, 2, 1. Let's go up and squeeze. Slow and controlled. Up and squeeze. So to give you an example, if I was doing a lateral raise, I'd probably only be using 5s or 6s to that lateral raise, slow controlled. So, you know, unless you've got a 2, a 3, or a 4, it's probably going to be that front raise that everyone's doing out there. All right, you're halfway through the round already. Especially at the pace we're doing them, they need to be nice and light. And squeeze that shoulder at the top. Now it's working. Front raises, you've got the 2 hands, a little bit easier to get that weight up there in a controlled manner. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, let's go for those swings, kettlebell swings or squat jacks. If you don't have your weights, let's get ready to roll in 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Up and squeeze. Snap it forward. Good work, team. 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it up. We're going to go for our burpees next. Let's get ready for these guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're on for our burpees, guys. Lovely stuff. That's it. Chest all the way down to floor. Nice big driving jump when you get to the top of the motion into the air, hands up. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's go for those flutters. Down onto the deck. Weights are up nice and high. And we're going for those straight legs out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So you can see with the weight in hand, what happens is you automatically have to bring those shoulders up off the floor. You're in that crunch position. The crunch position presses the lower back on the ground, keeps it secure and safe, as you can drop those legs down for the flutter. Good work, team. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. All right, take a little break. Get a drink of water on board. That is the fast part done. We're going to slow it down a little bit. We're just going to work on core. So we're going to do 6 or 7 minutes core to finish off. So grab a little drink of water, get a little bit of a rest before we kick off with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run you through the exercises as we go. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a low plank. So there's going to be low planks, side planks, high planks, hollow holds, and maybe a few surprises at the end. So we're going to start off in the low plank. So the low plank, you're going to slack the elbows under the shoulders, feet together, press the back on the toes, squeeze the butt. We're going to hold for about 50 seconds. We're then going to do a side plank. Okay, so we're going to go to the side. We're in a side plank, and we can do some variations. I'll show you the variations as we go, okay? There's a few different options you can do with the side plank. We're going to do the opposite side. We're going to then do a high plank. We're going to do a hollow hold, and I'll throw a few extra bits in at the time. So we're going to start off in about 30 seconds time, okay? So you still get a little bit of time to rest up. I'm going to start with that low plank on the elbows, all right? So if you have a mat, make sure you pop it out. That'll just be a little bit softer on the elbows. 50-second holds each time. So I'll let you know when we're at 40 seconds, 45 seconds, 50 seconds. You may need to pop the knees on the floor for a little break from time to time. Try and hold it if you can, but don't overdo it, where to the point you might actually hurt yourself, because it's going to be a long core round, okay? All right, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So regular plank hold. Down, press back, squeeze the glutes. So the interesting thing about the plank is a lot of people dip down like this when they're doing it. You can actually have a slight arch in the upper back. And the reason you would have that is if you rotate your hips forward, like you're doing that crunch. So that's why I say squeeze the glutes. You'll rotate the hips forward. That actually creates a natural arch. It's almost like a reverse sit-up, and that's engaging the core, and that's keeping your body straight. Whereas if you just kind of lean into it and let the hips sink down, you're putting your vertebrae under a lot of stress. You're not engaging the core correctly, and you're not actually doing what you want. Now, we've only got 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll on to your left arm, and we're going to go for a side plank. We'll wait for it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So up in the side plank. So this is the basic move. We want a straight line between the shoulders, hips, and toes. You can do an arm up. You can do a leg up if you want. You can do some advanced moves where you're bringing the leg in and out. Up to you. Or simply Just keep it in the side plank and hold for that 45 to 50 seconds. All right. Let's see how we're doing right there. Good, team. We're looking good. You need to pop the hand on the floor for a second. Do. Take a little break. All right, 20 seconds left. Good work, team. Keep going. It's a 50-second round. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, let's flip it over onto the other side. We're going to do the opposite side. So opposite side in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Remember, you can do variations. You can bring knees in. You can hold legs up. Or you can just simply hold that side plank. If you need to do it on the knees, that's also an option. You can press down onto the knees if you feel your core isn't strong enough. Or you can come back up. But let's try and hold that side plank. All right. 20 seconds down already. Good work. Keep holding. That's 30 seconds. 20 to go. Nice. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. All right. We're going to go into a high plank. So back onto our fronts. We're going to go up high plank, and we're holding this high plank position. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're up and we're holding. You keep the feet together. You can squeeze that butt. Stare in front of you. Try not to look back at the feet because your bum will go in the air. You want to stare directly in front at the top of the mat. Okay. So I always find the high plank a little bit easier. I'm not sure about you guys. So throw it in as a little bit of a rest from the other ones. All right, you're 30 seconds down already, team. We're doing good on this one. Nice core finisher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. Flip it over onto our bums, guys. We're going to go for some hollow holds. So we're going to heels up if we can. We're going to extend out. We're going to do little pulses. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just down, little pulses. Okay, that little hollow position. You're going to make sure you're leaning back. If you can extend the legs out too, but not to the extent where you're feeling pain in the lower back. If you need that slight bend in the knees, that's okay. If you are bending the knees, try and lean back maybe an extra centimeter or two till you really feel that core working, and then those little pulses, okay? You want to feel that core working. You know, by the time we get to 30 seconds, which is now, you should really be feeling it, that last 20 seconds. Unless you're doing sort of Pilates on the regular, you should definitely notice this one. And 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one we're going to do on the core, guys. You're going to flip it over onto your front high plank position, and you're going to do opposite knee to opposite elbow. We're going to go for a grasshopper. Let's get ready to roll. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good stuff. Over and across. This is the fast round, okay? So we'll just pick it up. Let's go as fast as we can on this. Let's get that heart rate up there. Just the last little one. Deep breaths as we go. Let's pick up that pace. 50 seconds. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It was slow for the other 6 exercises. We're just going to increase the pace just a little because we've got a stretch coming up after this. Let's keep working. 25 seconds on the clock. Almost done. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. You're done. Good work, guys. Well done. All right. Get a drink of water and we'll go for our stretches. Good stuff, guys. Well done. All right, when you're ready, guys, bring it down onto our heels. So place the feet on the floor, feet together, knees apart. Let yourself sink down into it so the weight of your body is on your bum is on your heels. And then when you're ready, I want you to roll your shoulders up to your ears. Drop the hands down by the sides, open up the chest. And we're going to hinge the hips, walk the hands forward, head and chest come down. And you're just going to keep crawling those fingers forward and stretch out the lats. 3, 2, and 1. Walk those hands over to the left. Right hand on top of left. Drop the head between the hands and breathe. As you breathe, open up the ribs. Stretch out the lats. Good work. Let's take it over across the opposite side. Left hand on top of right, head between the hands. Drop it down and breathe. Good stuff. Let's take it back into center, guys. Stack the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Tuck the chin, arch the back. Go up and down. Tuck the chin, arch the back. Tuck the chin, arch the back. One more. Tuck that chin. And drop it down, belly to the floor, arch the back. All right, let's go up onto the toes, and we can press backwards into a down dog. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, bring it forward into a high plank position. Left foot on the floor, right foot over left. Push it backwards. Stretch out the calf. 3, 2, and 1. Swap sides. Left on the floor, or right on the floor. Left over right. Push backwards. Stretch out the calf. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Let's drop the legs down, guys. Knees onto the floor. Right knee stays down. Left leg comes up. Squeeze that butt. Drive the hips forward. And then we'll twist in right to left. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Heels to floor, toe to sky. Hinge the hips. You're going to reach out to touch the toe. Remember, it's all in lock out that leg, and the hinge is the key thing. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Take that left leg, send it backwards. We're going to reposition that right leg. We're going to glide backwards, hip to heel, head and chest down, stretch out the glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. All right, let's change sides. Left leg down, right leg up, squeeze the bum, drive the hips forward, twist in left to right, stretch out that hip flexor. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Heel to floor, toe to sky. Hinge the hips, reach out to touch the toe, and we'll stretch out those hamstrings. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Take that right leg, send it backwards, and drive backwards. Hips down and chest down, stretch out the glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Bring ourselves up to standing. Let's stretch out the quads. Bring foot back to bum. Stretch out those quads. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Let's change sides. Bring the foot back to the bum. Stretch out the quads. Opposite side. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Over across the side. Stretch it out. And we'll go arm across the body, stretch out the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Over across. Stretch out the groins, arm across the body. Stretch out the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Let's interlace those fingers behind. We're just going to bring the hands up. Stretch out. 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Interlace the fingers in front. Let's just stretch out the back. A little stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do those triceps down the back. 3, 2, and 1. Swap sides. 3, 2, and 1. Let's interlace those fingers, reach them up to the sky. Nice big stretch up on the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff. Thanks very much, guys. Check that. If you haven't seen the email yesterday, check it out. We're going to switch everyone onto the online membership for the next month. So just discounts there. And we've got PT going on as well if anyone's interested. We do have a sneaky studio we can use in Ballsbridge if anyone's interested. It's a big, massive old warehouse. So it's kind of indoors, outdoors. So it's super safe if anyone wants to use that. And then hopefully we're back in April. We've got a couple of extra like pop-up people and guests and talks and stuff like that coming up for next month. So we'll keep you guys posted on that as well. Good stuff. Well done, guys. Good job today. We'll see you on the next one. Chat soon.
Thanks.